Hey guys, Cory here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming to hang out with me for another Clash of Clans video. I've got an exciting one for you today, guys. It's going to be all about mass hogs at Town Hall 10. Guys are just bringing a ton of hog riders, tons of heals, and thinking of really creative ways to pick apart bases and get those 3 stars. If you want to stay up to date with what strategies are working best now in Clash of Clans, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, throw a like on it. Guys, let's press play on this one. This is a beauty. Probably going to wonder why so complicated, all right? In league play, on fresh hits, there's about half hounds, half mixed CCs. You don't know what's in there. What Loonraker's going to do here is pretty brilliant for a fresh hit. He's going to draw out that CC with a few hog riders. Now, what he does next depends on what comes out of that CC, because he's actually going to use his king down here with the jump spell to take out this whole quadrant. He's going to use his queen over here to take out the enemy king, and he's got a max skelly spell to take out the enemy queen inside the base. Now, if a hound would have popped out of here, then course of action would have been to place the jump, place the king. Hound goes to the king. Hound never gets popped. That's okay. You can hog. You can still sue your queen over here because the hound's going to be stuck on the queen. But since a mixed CC came out, he's going to be dropping down his queen first on the right-hand side because he has to make sure he can kill that whole CC. Has to make sure in particular he can kill that baby dragon. So baby dragon's actually going to draw them over. Queen is going to help finish the kill. All right. So there we go. Queen is going to take care of that on the right. Then she's also going to kill that enemy barbarian king. Now king is going to come down into that jump spell and take out that bottom compartment. He's going to go ahead and start hogging this base. Love the plan. Love the thought that went into it. A lot of times, if you just throw in a wall wrecker and send your kill squad into a base fresh, especially in league play, you're going to run into that hound CC. Your queen value is just going to be almost nothing, and you're going to fail the attack. So creative ways to encounter whatever comes out of that CC. He's got a plan for it, and I absolutely love it. So many hog riders coming in. He still has a stone slammer to use on the backside of this base. He's sending it in away from the air defenses to take out that multi-target inferno. That has got 7 more max hog riders in it. So using those heals early, getting those hogs through that part of the base, has that max skelly spell down on that level 40 maxed out Town Hall 10 queen, and guys, no rage spell needed. 1 max skelly spell, as long as it's well placed and it gets her and it not getting taken out by a bunch of defenses, is plenty to get her taken out, to get her killed. And guys, just like that, base is wrecked, absolutely picked apart. Just insanely creative way of taking out this base. My God, look at that. He actually had all his giant bombs inside the base. You don't see that very often anymore, but that was the case on this one. This was an 11 original base. Very, very interesting base design, but Loonraker got it taken out, guys. Let's see the triple up here. I times forward it just so we could hurry. I want to show that triple, and then we're going to go check out the next mass hog rider attack. Next, we got Misled Mushroom coming in. Short attack here, too. Under 2 minutes on this entire attack. Guys, that's almost unheard of for hog attacks to be that short. That is crazy. So he's going to send his heroes in up at the top. Judging by what he's doing here, I'm guessing he knows he's got a hound in the CC, but we're going to find out because the CC is down on the bottom here. And from where his heroes are, they're not even going to trip it unless that king starts breaking through walls. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Now, Stone Slammer is coming in from the bottom, once again, away from the air defenses, so it can get plenty value. Has something in there to kill that queen. Very, very nice. Valkyrie's in there, got the queen killed, and took out a nice big chunk of that base as well. Gets those hog riders in there nice and soon, because if all the Valks die before you get the hog riders in and the queen is still alive, that hound moves up to the queen and she might end up popping that hound. That's gonna end up being big trouble. God, so many hog riders on these attacks. Really carved up the base pretty nicely. Hogs are moving in a nice path throughout it. And that hound, once again, look at that hound. He's not popped. He's not going to be popped. And he's not hurting a thing in there. He's chasing around the hogs, but he's not doing enough damage to even be noticed by them. Once again, we got a base wrecked by Mass Hogs. Guys, we're seeing this attack very effective at Town Hall 10. The piggies are definitely getting it done. And a beautiful one here by Misled Mushroom. Just onto the cleanup, so gonna times 4 it once again. And let's check out yet another example of Mass Hogs crushing the, some top quality war bases at Town Hall 10. Psyduck's coming in on this triple, 41 Hog Riders this time. Let's see how he picks apart this base. Queen, fairly exposed. You could send that Stone Slammer in there with some kill troops in it to get her. Maybe a Raged Up Dragon with some loons. Or, Valkyries like we saw in the last one as well. Another pretty short attack. Let's see, he hasn't even... There we go. Just over 2 minutes on this attack. Wow, these attacks, guys, are just wrecking these bases fast. So did a king trade down on the bottom, killing the enemy barbarian king with his king, and then sure enough sending in that Stone Slammer to go ahead and get that kill on that archer queen. Once again, not knowing what's in the CEC here, so kind of deciding what to do with that after the fact. Now, it is going to be a hound, so when those Valks die, you can believe that hound's going to aggro onto his king instead of going all the way up the map over there to his queen. You want to keep your queen away from enemy hounds whenever possible. Unless you're queen charging, then you can just charge right through. It takes a little extra time, but definitely doable. Anytime you have a kill squad or you don't have healers on your queen, you want to keep your queen away from that enemy hound, and he's going to do a good job of that right here. So many hogs coming into this base. Also notice he trimmed the top of the base and he trimmed the bottom of the base to make a more manageable path for the hogs as they're moving through the base. That way he can get full value from those heal spells. And the more hogs you have in one area, the momentum they're going to get moving. The faster they can destroy those defenses, even the high hit point ones like multi-targets or, infernos in general, expos, wizard towers. The more hogs you have in one area, the faster they can move through those defenses, keeping that momentum moving through the base. Here we go into that last heal spell. That hound did end up aggroing over to that queen. I have no idea how she survived that long to end up popping the hound and taking care of the pups, but you better believe Psyduck was thinking that when he suied his queen, she was actually going to die and not survive the whole raid. Crazy how that worked out, but I know exactly what he was thinking on that. Beautiful raid, another one, getting it done with those Mass Hogs. Guys, unfortunately I'm all out of Mass Hog Rider hits, but I do have a Queen Charge Hog attack up my sleeve, and those ones are excellent for fresh hits too, because like I said earlier, you can queen charge through any CC as long as you know how to do it. Let's go check out that queen charge hog hit. Next up, got a beautiful Queen Charge Hog attack by Raphael. Several things going to go on in this one. First one is he's actually going to be able to encounter those heroes and the CC outside the base, but he chooses to charge her, break her in with wall breakers anyways, just so he can reach some more of those defenses in the inside of the base, create better pathing for the hogs. Now, King is funneling on the left-hand side to ensure that the queen doesn't try to walk to the left. She walks down to the right, wants her to take out, well, he wants her to end up right in the area, right where both those heroes are, because that's where he wants to break her into this base. Beautiful job of doing that. Has some bowlers in there trying to get some early damage on some of those storages and on the town hall, because those are all really high hit point buildings out there. The storages are high hit points, the town hall is high hit points, and if you're going to try and charge through a town hall and 4 storages, you're going to run the risk of running out of time on a queen charge based attack, because they are lengthy attacks just by nature. It's a very 2-phase attack. You have to let that charge develop enough to get the value, then you got to send in your hogs, loons, whatever you're using, and you got to have a cleanup phase as well. So honestly, kind of almost a 3-phase attack if you count cleanup as one of the phases. Getting those wall breakers in there. Oh man, that wall breaker died. The Teslas, are they killing it? There we go. Got a raged wall breaker. Snuck the last one in there to get that wall break. I love that delayed poison on the hound and loon as well. If you delay it until your queen's locked onto that hound, has it, half health or so, then the poison doesn't wear off before the pups come out. Look at that poison, killing over half of those lava pups. Once again, saving your queen a lot of valuable time, because queen charge attacks by nature take a long time. So there we go, got both enemy heroes, got the CC killed, and he's in there creating some excellent pathing. Gonna grab some great value with that Stone Slammer by keeping it away from an air defense. It's gonna be able to solo that multi-target Inferno. Now has Hogs in to back it up. Doesn't want it to take too many shots from that air defense. There we go. Stone Slammer's still cruising through with those Hogs, getting some great value. And when it does finally pop, he's got even more max hog riders in it. Some of those level 9 bad boys that are so strong at Town Hall 12 right now are definitely crazy strong versus a Town Hall 10 base. That last heal, guys, honestly, he did not even need it. He had those fresh hogs, level 9s coming out of that Stone Slammer, so he did not have to use that last heal. This base is so incredibly wrecked. Guys, he might have lost 3 hog riders on this raid. Look how many hoggies we got. I mean, it's hard to even tell. They grouped up so much, but he's got so many hogs left. Could have swagged the last heal. That's okay. Wrecked this base. Beautiful queen charge hog attack. Guys, thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. Hogs are pretty strong and very popular in the game right now for good reason. Just worry about the objectives. The ones you have to get are going to be that enemy CC, unless it's a hound. And the other objective that you have to get is the enemy queen, all right? Enemy king, also nice to get, but you don't have to have success. You're just going to have more success if you account for him as well. So guys, we're out of time, and I'll see you in the next video.